hello there.
Now, I actually was going to watch Firefly today and give you a one-on-one episode for the weekend. So the first episode of Angel Season 5 and the first episode of Firefly. However, I was occupied today, and then I saw the Firefly opening episode was actually 88 minutes, and I only have time to watch the Angel episode. If Firefly was the same length as Angel, I would have watched it straight off the bat. I know the rest of the episodes are generic, like 44 to 45 minutes, but the first episode was 88, so I couldn't. But actually, thinking about it now, it is fitting we watch Angel episode 2, just a nice flow-on effect to the events that happened at the end of the first episode, because Spike has returned at the end of the first episode of Angel Season 5, and we had the introduction of a new character in Eve, who I'm actually, like, after watching the first episode and giving some more thought, I'm starting to kind of like, and even though it's been one episode. But yeah, Harmony's there as well, so yeah, lots to look forward to. This is episode 2 of Angel Season 5, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Elie Moses, your 22-year-old law film student here from Sydney, Australia, shooting his shot, baby. This is Just Rewards. Let's get right into it. Oh, we're doing these ones. Okay.
Who are you?
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Hey, this is to confirm that you have been rescued by Angel CEO and President of Wolfram and Hart.
Spike.
Blondie hair? Oh, hey, you gotta cut out. Okay, here we go. The events. Okay, we're gonna get the events, because I remember I was talking about the events of Buffy and someone possibly going in to get the medallion. Like, who did the cleanup job? Who went into the Hellmouth? And so I'm guessing Angel Season 5 takes place 19 days after the events of Buffy. So clearly someone went in and hit the postage thing.
Gotta do this.
Wow, they're gonna make Buffy fans cry twice and relive this scene? Like, just in case you didn't forget. Wow, they left out the I love you. Wow. That's a violation to the fans. Also, Spike's been out of action for 19 days.
What the hell are you doing here, Spike?
Harmony, please.
This is Spike. The Spike?
Wait a minute, who's...
Easy, Slim. Easy. No one's gonna hurt you. Speak for yourself, Green Jeans.
Okay, would somebody please tell me who...
William the Bloody, he's a vampire. One of the worst recorded. Second only to me.
Now, he cool now. He cool now. Come on, man.
But you're dead.
Well, yeah, who here isn't? Besides him and her and... What are you again?
Hey, yo. Spike's return is not... has he returned not corporeal? Roll credits? Yep. Okay. I'm not gonna watch the credits again just in case, because I'm yet to upload these, so I don't know if the comments are giving me the all clear, so I'm still gonna make sure. But interesting with Spike's return, are they gonna do like a Cordelia again and have him have no memory? But clearly maybe he's had recollection of the events of what happened in Sunnydale. So maybe this is like a reinvigorated Spike. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I don't know if I'm down for the Spike with no memory again. Like, we did that with Cordelia, and it's just like, hopefully we can have a Spike back to normal. Maybe he's just been trapped in that thing for 19 days, so he's sort of like, sort of trying to get his grips together. But I like the camera angle right there as well. Nice switch up with the POV from Spike's perspective. Just a quick... The quick turnarounds of the camera to represent, Spike's eyes as he glances at all the individuals in the room. I like that. Not looking, still not looking. Alright. Hey! New final shot there with the whole crew working and Spike's there. So I guess they solved their problems. Damn, I shouldn't have seen that. That's alright.
I think you're a ghost.
I'm no bloody ghost.
Hey, you're the one sticking out of a desk, pal. And you can't talk to me like that. We're not going out anymore.
Where did he come from?
From this. Something I gave to Buffy before.
Buffy.
Oh,
She.
thank you.
She's okay.
Thank you. He remembers Buffy.
Where is she?
Europe. Last I heard from her.
Oh, she's on holiday.
See her. Talk to her. That's gonna be tough.
You can't keep it from me.
She's not mine to keep. Or yours. Says you? No idea what we had.
You never had her.
More than you Ponzi.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
You and the Slayer actually. I mean, I know you had that twisted obsession with her, but. Ugh, that's just. Ugh.
Ugh.
I must be in hell. No, LA, but a lot of people make that mistake.
Okay, I have to laugh at that one because a lot of people like listen. I my auntie. Whenever I tell her I want to make it in Hollywood, right, she always calls Hollywood the devil as well. I'm just like, Lord, you should be my auntie, man.
Ike and Buffy.
He was an ally of hers for some time. At least that's what Angel told me.
So he's a good guy vampire. Like Angel?
He's nothing like me.
Got that right. What have you done to me? What is this place? Who are you people? What the bloody hell is happening?
Yeah, just take him to the R&D department.
I'm getting electromagnetic readings consistent with spiritual entities, but there's no ectoplasmic matrix.
Meaning?
Ectoplasm is what makes ghosts visible to the human eye. And I'm detecting brainwave activity.
And Spike? That is weird.
Also, ghosts generally absorb light and heat energy, making the area around them a few degrees cooler. Spike's radiating heat.
Think I'm hot, do you?
Lukewarm, just above room temperature.
Do you have any memory of a strange sensation when it released its energy?
What, you mean my skin and muscle burning away from the bone? Organs exploding in my chest? Eyeballs melting in their sockets? No memory at all. Thanks for asking.
Okay, he's connected to the amulet. Last I heard, it was buried deep inside of the Hellmouth. How did it end up here?
Maybe he's here for a reason. You know, some higher purpose or something he's destined for. Sent to us by the powers that be to help us or...
Who gave them the bloody right to do that?
And a man die in peace without some high almighty deciding it's not his time. Let's have a little more fun with it, eh? You think?
Hey, can't Buffy die in peace without her friends trying to resurrect her? It doesn't always have to be the powers that be, you know?
Think that saving the sodding world would be enough to earn me a rest?
Oh.
You'd think.
Okay.
Spike?
His opacity is changing.
Oh, balls.
Oh, balls. My guy turning into the invisible man.
What does he mean, saving the world?
Oh, well, Buffy did most of the work. Well, he helped, but...
Took the what's right out of our mouths. Where'd you go?
Don't you know?
I was... You. This is your fault.
Mine.
You brought that bloody amulet to Sunnydale. You would have been the one to use it until you chickened out.
What did you...
You heard me. Left town in the nick of time, didn't you? Before the death and mayhem. Abandoned the woman you claimed to love.
She made the call. Wasn't my choice.
And this bloody hell wasn't mine. I'm not you. I don't give a piss about atonement of destiny. Just because I got me a soul doesn't mean I'm going to let myself be led around by...
Excuse me?
Did you just say... Spike has a soul?
Surprise.
You never said. Didn't seem worth mentioning.
Seems to be a lot of that.
Or maybe Captain Forehead was feeling a little less special. Didn't
Yeah,
like me crashing his exclusive club.
that is
Another
true.
Vampire with a soul in the world.
You're not in the world, Casper.
Casper. Is he like stuck between realms, Spike? Like between the amulet and like Earth? Some sort of thing. That's why he keeps going in and like disappearing. Oh, Rey Mysterio! What is the luchador doing here? We got a luchador
Away
in
again.
Wolfram and Hart.
I managed to get my ex-tumble, the littlest vampire, fetching coffee for you. Nice perks for the sellout.
A little tip, Spike. Try not to talk about things you don't understand.
I'm not the prat here. I know you, Angel. What do you think you're doing? Made some devil's bargain to take over this company. Thought you'd use it to fight the evil of the world from inside the belly of the beast. Trouble is, you're too busy fighting to see you and yours are getting digested.
Not gonna happen.
What? You think you're in control here? Guess again, mate. You're no more in control than I am. Except I'm not going to bloody stand for it while you're just a blind Groxlar beast.
What?
Is it me or did Spike's accent sound a bit off in that scene there? Whoa, chill, man. Maybe he's the client he has a meeting with. Yeah, Spike, that ain't gonna work, man. You gotta adapt.
Oh, brilliant.
Is this the meeting? Because this is a pretty cool meeting. Oh, the neck break.
Somebody want to tell me how a Groxlar beast got past security? I don't have time for this.
Of course not. Man's got to stay focused on profit margins and power lunches.
Angel,
Yeah, Spike, I got a business to run. That means responsibilities, appointments to keep.
that was your 3 o'clock.
Yep, there we go.
A meeting with Groxlars? They eat babies.
Just their heads. You were supposed to open negotiations with his clan.
Negotiations for what?
And they stop eating baby heads.
Oh, so that's good.
Wolfram and Hart didn't just jack me up here with the human laws, also demon laws from every dimension.
Oh.
Probably should have briefed you about the Groxlar, but we got a little sidetracked. I fired 40 employees in the past 2 days.
Wow.
How's that going?
Can I get hype?
Expected anger, tears, venomous death threats.
I know I was a little crabby before. I mean, hello. A little awkward seeing you at my work. But if you want to talk or something, you know, about us or...
Not interested, honey.
Okay. Too soon. I understand.
This
Slayer-loving freak.
Listen, Spike and Angel obviously gonna have to come to terms with their differences this season, and sort of Angel's gonna need to deal with his, I guess, is it an inferiority complex or superiority complex? One of them, because obviously he's not the only vampire with a soul now. And you even saw in the Buffy finale when he found out that Spike has a soul, he chucked the tantrum, and it was just sort of comedic. But him and Spike are going to have to learn to work with one another if this season is going to go the way it goes. But yeah, Spike was kind of right there. He summed up Angel's situation pretty well, because I was about to say, listen, Spike doesn't understand what Angel has been through, and he doesn't. And Angel might open up to Spike later on in the season, you know, about Connor, the sacrifices he made, because Spike doesn't understand the whole picture, but he summed it up pretty well in terms of, like, you know, making a deal with the devil, you know, fighting evil from inside the belly of the beast, and you're just going to get swallowed up soon enough. So he sort of, I guess, summed it up a little bit about what Angel did, but he doesn't know the whole context, like the whole picture of it, and that's where I guess there's sort of tension at the moment, but we'll see. And Angel doesn't fully understand what Spike went through with Buffy, so it's vice versa of them not understanding one another's paths with Buffy. With Buffy and what Angel's gone through in LA.
An associate we laid off trying to smuggle this out of the voodoo division.
This place just goes on, doesn't it? Like a ruddy theme park attraction.
I'm in a meeting, Spike.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't care.
We're ruffling a lot of dangerous feathers out there. There's going to be a backlash. Count on it.
Well, we'll just have to ride out the ripples for a while.
Ainsley.
That Wolfram and Hart is under new management and out of the grave robbing business. Now, run along and go argue your case.
I wonder if these decisions will come back to bite them in the ass.
Take that from a mate.
Stay out of this, Spike. You don't work here.
Damn right I don't. Is this what you do now? Delegate the dirty work to spineless low-level flunkies? No offense. The mighty hero, reduced to a bloody bureaucrat. If a certain Slayer could see you now.
Get out of here, Spike.
Gladly. It's cruel enough punishment being stuck here as a spook while you play chairman of the boring. But hell if I'm going to spend my afterlife in your stinking city. Get stuffed.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Wolfram and Hart gave me the amulet. They must have expected me to use it. And they had to have known it would have done to me what it did to Spike, so...
Why bother handing you the keys to the kingdom?
What are the senior partners playing at?
Maybe there's
Exactly.
dissent in their ranks. Or maybe there's another player in the game they and we don't know anything about.
Spike.
He may be the one that...
What are you doing here? I thought you left town.
Don't think I didn't bleeding try. Every time I got as far as city limits, I kept popping back here. Like my insides were getting yanked.
The amulet's Wolfram and Hart's property. It's bound to this place, and since Spike's connected to it...
Hey, I'm nobody's bloody property, Percy. Just stuck here forever. I bet you're loving this, aren't you?
Knowing you'll be haunting me till the end of time. It's a dream come true.
Boss, that Novak lawyer you sent over to dump the client, well, he's back.
Okay, send them in.
Okay.
What's there left to send in? Yep, exactly. I told you come back to bite them in the ass. You can't keep displeasing clients.
Old Bucket was right. You guys are doing a bang-up job.
That is, they gotta learn to please their clients. They just can't think. They can't keep thinking it's just gonna be.
Give me Novak's contact list, close relations, next to kin. Let's be discreet about this for the time being, okay?
It's gonna be easy,
Discreet? Oh,
disposing of
like not
clients.
tell anyone about Bucket or Lawyer.
Harmony, contact list.
Hey, got word you wanted to follow Magnus Hainsley. Dig this. He's a sorcerer. Big time. Rich with old money and older mojo. Owns a respectable block of shares in Wolfram and Hart. And he's connected up the wazoo. Carries influence with power players in the entertainment industry, politics.
Oh, he's a necromancer.
Power over the dead. That explains the bodies Wolfram and Hart's been providing him.
But not what he's been doing with them. Out of my chair.
Make me.
What's in the buckets?
Your man Novak. Guess he's been, what do you call it, downsized.
It's a message from Magnus Hainsley. And I'm going to reply to it personally.
You can't take Hainsley on yourself.
I'm not going to risk him turning somebody else into chowder.
Angel, you've got a multi-billion-dollar company at your disposal with armed and trained personnel.
They cramp my style.
Your style's not going to cut it with a necromancer. We should probably avoid an eye for an eye escalation here.
Not going for his eyes, Wes.
I know what you should go for. It'll hurt him. Bad.
But what's Gunn up to?
Knew you'd pick the Viper.
We're going for the black one this time.
So bloody predictable.
Mike, get out of the car.
No.
That's right. Spike
It's haunting you until the end of time idea of yours is starting to sound appealing. I can drive you completely starkers. Right out of your gourd. Yeah, and you wouldn't be able to do a sodding thing about it.
Spike can teleport anywhere now. I forgot about that. Like, he just end up wherever angels go.
Fancy road trip. This will be fun, eh? You and me together again. So, where are we off to?
To see the wizard.
Angel's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna roll with it. I don't care. I can't be bothered arguing. Because he clearly ain't gonna bail out.
I'm from Wolfram and Hart.
I'm his date.
Mr. Hainsley is with a customer at the moment. I'm afraid he does not suffer interruption lightly.
I'm not so worried about his suffering. Go ahead and interrupt.
Are we gonna get like a bad boys buddy cop thing between Angel and Spike this season? Are they stuffed humans or are they part of a spell? They look like
Nice
part.
to play with dollies.
Yeah, part of a spell.
This isn't for him.
No, they're dead humans. They look dead.
It's a showroom.
Wow. This guy is stuffed up mentally.
There's something you don't see every week. Oh!
Okay, I thought the demon was Mr. Hainsley for a second.
A little weird. There are some more men from Wolfram and Hart asking to see you. They seem rather adamant. Kill them. Very good, sir.
That ain't gonna work, man.
Mr. Hainsley has asked that I send you back to Wolfram and Hart, gentlemen. A manner of speaking.
Yeah, I knew this.
Uh-oh.
This.
Looks like it's buckets for you.
Yeah, that's what I want.
A spoon? That's just... Well, okay, that's more
But that didn't go in fully. Did I kill him?
disappointing, really.
I know you can't help me, but could you maybe not root for the other team?
Hey, I'll root for anyone with half a chance of taking you down a notch.
What is your problem?
You are, you ponce. You're my problem. You got it too good. You're king of a 30-floor castle with all the cars, comfort, power, and glory you could ever want. And here, I save the world, throw myself on the proverbial hand grenade for love, honor, and all the right reasons. And what do I get? Bloody well toasted and ghosted is what I get in it. It's just not fair.
Fair? U.S. for soul. I didn't. It almost killed me. I spent 100 years trying to come to terms with infinite remorse. You spent 3 weeks moaning in a basement, and then you were fine. What's fair about that?
Are you getting blurry or is it?
Oh. Here we go again. Yeah. Angel's pissed off with Spike,
Then
and then he has to deal with this guy.
open.
Ainsley.
Yeah, he teleported that demon's essence into
So
her.
how much do you charge? Installing the average demon in the human body? I'm sure a lot of them would love to pass as people.
Believe me, friend, the average demon can't afford it.
I'm cutting off your supply, Ainsley. Now your body shops.
Oh.
Who do you think you're talking to?
He is a necromancer. Damn, Angel, you gotta come more prepared. I wonder what Gunn told him, so he might be prepared.
I eat the dead for breakfast, son. And you're just another plate of bacon and eggs. A ghost, huh? You brought a ghost as your backup, vampire?
I'm not here to back him up. Just haunt the bastard.
Stay out of this.
Oh, stick it. Far as it'll go.
You go ahead, Wiz. Do what you want.
What I want is to turn you inside out, like a shirt. I could dust you right now, boy. Wouldn't even need a stake. That would be too big an insult for the senior partners to overlook. Seems that they've got plans for you.
Damn.
I've got plans of my own. Gun. Do it.
There we go.
And what was that?
I just froze all your bank accounts, terminated your paper assets, and turned your books over to a very motivated contact we have at the IRS. 5 minutes from now, you'll have nothing but this house.
You can't do that.
I'll let myself out.
It's not legal. You think you can get away with that? I'll sue you to hell.
Good luck. We're your lawyers.
This isn't over, vampire.
That's how you're gonna fight the forces of evil now? Call the IRS?
Whatever it takes.
Hello, IRS. Could you fight my battles for me? And while you're at it, could you wipe my wide spotty out?
Oh, thank God.
Wait, for me, does Spike's accent sound a bit off this episode, or is it just me? I don't know if it's the audio on his voice and it's meant to sound like that because of his sort of, ghost attributes, but his accent sounds a bit off. It's very different to Buffy. I don't know if it's because of the environment he's in. I'm not too sure.
I can give you back what's been taken from you.
Here we go.
Freedom. A corporeal body. I can make that happen. But to do that, I need you to do something for me. Something that might require...
Third Angel? That it? You're the third Angel. You've come to the right ghost.
Ah, come on, Spike. Come on, man.
Explain to me how we're going to get him out of here.
He can't get out of here.
Please don't tell me that.
Okay, Leslie, you tell him.
I've had my entire department doing thorough research on the amulet. There's not much. Not in the way of releasing Spike from it anyway. At least not in the conventional sense.
And what's the unconventional sense?
Something he asked for. Eternal rest.
Oh, so the only way to release him from the amulet is kill Spike.
I mean, I know he's already dead, but he'd be gone dead forever. It just doesn't seem right.
I agree, but neither is leaving him here. Trapped between realms, with no control over his fate, not able to touch anything. Letting him cross over seems the most merciful thing.
Yeah, mercy. I'm all for it. Just tell me how we do it.
The amulet's protected, invulnerable to anything, but the magic that's protecting it doesn't work on hallowed ground.
Angel, what do you think?
Think I want to sleep on it.
Come on, Angel. You know better not to kill Spike.
Well, look at you.
No.
Sitting in luxury's ample lap.
Haunt me all you want during business hours, but this space, off limits.
Relax, beefcake. I didn't come for a fight. I overheard your little group powwow about me.
How much?
Enough of enough. Look, Spike. Necromancer tried to make a deal with me.
Yes.
What?
Said he could bring me back. Body and soul. If I used our close personal relationship to double-cross you.
Tempting.
What'd you say? You see, right there, that's the problem. You haven't asked me that. I don't play for that side anymore, or haven't you heard? Besides, even if Mr. Death could do what he promised, I trust him about as much as you trust me. I can't live like this, Angel. I want it to end.
Damn. Surely not. Well, like Spike was saying, he was saying, you know, I don't want to be useless. He wants to have a purpose, and he's done fighting for that side as well. So maybe the usefulness for Spike is a job at Wolfram and Hart, and then yeah. But obviously they have to deal with the situation. I don't know if they're going to utilize him as a ghost throughout the entire season. Obviously we'll find out as it plays along, but is that going to be used to his advantage, the ghosting? Because obviously he's not corporeal, he can't hit individuals or anything, but are they going to use his abilities and maybe get him to, I guess, learn his abilities and I forgot the word for it, but like not enhance them, but come to grips with his abilities and sort of try and harness them, and then he's just gonna have to come to terms with who he is. We'll find out, I guess. Or yeah, are they gonna find some voodoo thing, maybe turn him back to a corporeal version of Spike, and then he gets a job at Wolfram and Hart? I don't know, but I feel like a lot of this season is Angel and Spike learning to trust one another as well. It seems like it's gonna be like that.
Come on. You know as well as I do. It's for the best.
I feel like this is not gonna go as smoothly
I'm
as
glad
they
it's you,
think.
though. Finally doing me in. Feels right. You being my grandsire and all. Circle of death, eh? Goodbye, Spike. See you around, Angel. I think you missed.
I think you missed. Hey, it's the powers that be. They have. Wait, no. It's the freaking necromancer. Far out.
Just because I say so.
Double cross.
Vampires should think twice before messing with a man who wields power over all things lifeless.
Is this the double crossing of the double crossing?
If you ask my advice.
I came this close to getting a one-way to the great beyond.
Relax, son. I wasn't going to let anything happen to you. Yes, you are. But afterwards, I'll give you your reward, just as you asked. I'll put you back in the driver's seat of your afterlife.
Guy's capping, man.
True. That's all anyone really wants.
Spike, man, come on, man.
You can't lay a finger on me.
Maybe not. But what do you think the senior partners are going to do to you when I turn up missing?
Oh, you're not going to be missing. You're going to show up to work bright-eyed and bushy-tailed tomorrow morning when you reverse the seizure of my personal assets and reinstate the internment acquisitions department.
We're in your body.
Here we go.
I didn't trust you.
And here's the kicker. I go in, and you go.
Come on, Spike. Deals never work.
Come back, lad. And then, yours very truly will be running the show.
Didn't
Your cars, your fancy digs, everything.
Didn't Spike try to make deals before with individuals and it never went well? Like, whenever he tries to make deals, they never go well. I remember there was one time, I think he tried to torture Angel in like a garage setting with some weird guy that was toying with his body. You guys remember that episode? I cannot remember. There was some weird ass guy that was just, basically it was like torture porn. He was getting Angel with hooks and crap. It was like season 1 or 2. I can't remember. And Spike made a deal with him, but it didn't end up going well. It didn't end up going in favor of Spike, obviously.
And maybe I'll have a go with that Fred. She looks like a goer.
And she seems to really look up to you.
Wow.
Shut up.
Enough talk.
Come on, Spike.
Let's do this already.
Come on, Spike.
I mentioned to get physical.
I need this season 7 Buffy
I've
Spike.
never installed anyone in a conscious dead body before.
Why does it look like I've seen the Hainsley guy before as well? Like, his voice sounds familiar. Oh, they... Damn. Oh, they're actually going to go through with it. No one's going to come and save the day. Someone intervene. Eve, senior partners. Oh, Spike. Yeah, Spike's playing Hainsley. Yes, my guy. My guy. Yes, Spike, you legend.
I can tell
touch you now, Hainsley.
Your ghost can't control me for long. I hold the power. I rule the dead.
The double crossing of the double crossing of the double crossing. Come on. Whoop his evil fat ass. Wait, is that it? He just stabbed himself on the... Oh, no, he's back up. Decapitation. Yeah.
Oh, bollocks.
Oh, the deaths have leveled up this season.
I was just getting warmed up.
That was you hitting me?
The last bit, yeah. Haynes been dead since he hit the table. Oh, come on. Had to get a few licks in, didn't I?
Fair play, fair play, fair play. That's my Spike, baby. That's my Spike.
Spike's gonna be sticking around. It'd be prudent of him to share his plans with the rest of us.
Sharing is not something Spike does very well.
Preaching the horse's mouth.
Harmony and Spike's relationship is gonna be so interesting.
Well, actually, Wesley's the occult expert. He was trained as a watcher. He knows about the supernatural.
Yeah, but you're the science queen. The hows, the what ifs. That's your cup of tea. You figure things out in that cute little noggin of yours.
I guess.
I know what's down there.
Where it's trying to take me.
Damn.
That's not the place heroes go. Not by a bloody long shot.
So it's trying to take Spike to hell, I'm guessing?
It's the other one.
Full of fire.
Yep, there we go.
Torment. And it's happening.
I'm terrified. Help me.
I swear I've heard Spike say help me before. I don't know if he said it to Buffy, and that's another callback. I feel like he said it before. I'm not too sure. That was another great episode in my opinion. Sort of like the same as the first one in terms of like another client gone wrong, or like another client that's been disappointed because of Angel's actions. You know, Angel obviously not aligning with the client's actions and what they do, another like a necromancer, but this time Spike was involved and we got a bit more of Spike's, you know, story. He's sort of trapped between realms, he's a ghost, and every time he disappears, I guess it's drawing him closer to hell, and he feels like he's slowly slipping away to it. So eventually I guess he's gonna end up dying. He eventually is going to get slipped away, but I don't know whether it's the powers that be that has plans for Spike. I don't know who sent the amulet back to Wolfram and Hart. Was it the senior partners? Is it going to get explained later on, or are we just going to have to assume it was the senior partners or the powers that be or someone, I don't know, that works for them that did that? Eve possibly, I'm not too sure. But yeah, another episode along the lines of like the first one in terms of like a sort of you know, not so happy client, and it turns out Angel has to pay him a visit, and then obviously they don't agree, they freeze his assets, and then Necromancer gets the better of Angel, but then they sort of obviously Necromancer can't hurt Angel because the powers that be have bigger plans for him. Even it seems like Wolfram and Hart's clients know what's up with Angel, when Angel doesn't. He's still learning a lot of the things. And yeah, just when you think Spike's double-crossing Angel, I'm just like, no, this ain't season 7 of Buffy Spike. And then yeah, it turns out him and Angel formed a plan that when obviously the Necromancer used it to put the he uses like obviously human bodies as a conduit to put demons into them, or other way around, I can't remember. That's when Spike realized, you know, he could use that to his advantage and work with Angel. So yeah, interested to see how their relationship evolves over the season. Obviously, it might end up being like a little buddy cop bad boys thing. But yeah, they definitely need to earn each other's trust, and I think it might make for some heartfelt conversations with Angel and Spike throughout the season, especially about the events surrounding maybe Connor, surrounding Buffy, how Spike's had to evolve once getting his soul, because they can relate. They've both had souls, and Angel had a outburst this episode about saying, you know, Spike, you got your soul, and in 3 weeks you were fine. You lived in the basement for 3 weeks. I had to deal with 100 years of remorse, so it's going to be interesting to see how their relationship evolves, how Spike's going to play into this season, and they have to solve his issue really quickly, because he went to Fred at the end of the episode, you know, that plea for help. Spike is not in a good position at the moment, and he knows it. He says it how it is, no bullshit, literally. He's saying it how it is, And yeah, even Fred knows he's in danger, and they're gonna have to find a way to deal with it quickly. Whether that's what the senior partners have in motion, whether that's their plan, I do not know. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed my reaction to episode 2 of Angel season 5. It continues to go uphill, baby. It's been really great so far. As always, it's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.